What did you see on that play that allowed you to kind of jump that route as quick as you did?
Well, that was the first play of the game, and I was just doing my assignment. Whenever I see that type of play action, I go straight to the sideline. So I look and see what a receiver is, what's my target, and he threw it to the same guy. So by the time I look back, the ball was already in the air, and I had to think fast. So unlucky, wanted to score that one, but I think I was just running too fast.
Kenny, it seems like the last few games, when the offense does turn it over, you guys seem to always make a big play or make up for it with the turnover on defense. How much does that just engage you guys and fire you guys up once, if something like that happens?
And what happened?
When the offense turns the ball over, it seems like the last couple of games you guys have been able to make up for that and then force a turnover.
Well, I mean, it's just our job to help the offense as best as possible. We don't want the narrative to be, offense did this, and then we let them just go down and score. Our job is to put the offense in the best position as possible to win. And, we just got to, whenever our back is against the wall, we want to, make a play and stand up as a defense.
Kenny, what's been most frustrating about this 3-game skid from your point of view?
Not winning. Period.
Jonathan said you guys have, you've had good weeks of practice. Everyone's putting in high effort, and for whatever reason, it's just not translating to game days. Like, are you seeing that same thing? Like, everything looks really positive during the week?
I mean, I don't think everybody is working as hard as possible, and obviously it's showing. I'm not the type to sugarcoat it, honestly. If I don't think the urgency is there. I don't think the details are there, so I don't think the effort is there, and I don't see everything correlating from meetings to practice to the games, and it shows.
As one of the leaders of the team, what do you do to kind of get things sparked for everybody?
You got to define yourself. You got to define the identity of the team. We got to look ourselves in the mirror and ask ourselves how bad we want it. And honestly, just change. Turning the page whenever we look at the corrections and everything tomorrow. And I think the thing that's, back to your question, the thing that's frustrating is you letting things leak into another week. Whatever it was last week, we're as great as your last performance. But once we step out on the field again, you got the opportunity to, change that narrative. So, but to go out and, do the same mistakes over and over is, I think that's what drives me insane as a player, individually. That's what drives me insane because, at the beginning of the season, we all said that, week 1 is going to be week 1. September is going to be September, but we got to do our best to be better as the season progresses. And we are in November, and I just don't see us making that jump, from September to November. I'm seeing the same thing. So I think a lot of things, we just got to start addressing it and not sugarcoat or beat around the bush. I think that's what we are lacking. And honestly, it's just year to year, it's the same thing.
Kenny, was there a point in the year when you noticed that effort sort of changed just overall?
I'm sorry?
Was there a point this season when you noticed the effort did change a little bit?
I mean, not enough. If we're going, if it's a roller coaster, it's not good enough. So I think, one of our pillars is consistency, and that's on everybody. So it's not just on the offense, not just on special teams or defense. It's all of us as a team, and we've been preaching, playing complementary football, and we just haven't been doing that.
How hard is that consistency, though, when you're not sure who's starting and there's a quarterback change midway through the season?
I don't think this has to do anything with who's playing quarterback. I think that's what everybody's trying to, make the excuse, of being, we don't know who's starting, we don't know, it's week to week, it's by committee, but I just don't think the quarterback has anything to do with us winning the games. Whoever it is back there handling the ball each play, it's your job to put us in the best position to win, and we have full confidence that, Flacco and Richardson would do that for us. But I'm just not the type to, make that an excuse.
Kenny, time is of the essence, obviously. I mean, in terms from a time element, perspective, I mean, this has to happen now, right?
It's supposed to happen yesterday.
Yeah.
Like we don't have any time to keep figuring out what's going to happen or what team's going to lose to who or whatever it is. I hate playing that game. I just want to win the games that we're supposed to win.
Can you address some of the issues that kind of carried over from last year to this year? Why do you think that is?
I have no idea. I have no idea.